Hi, you're watching ThunderBassist's channel. I'm going to change strings, not just strings, there'll be flatwounds. I like to play flatwounds. I just bought me a new bass. It's a G&L, it's a beauty, you will see it in a moment. But it came with round wounds and I'm going to install flatwounds. But I do not just install those flatwounds. First I'm going to polish them. Yeah, Scotch-Brite for the first treatment. Of course they have to be cleaned. Alcohol. And I'm going to apply a further polish with this steel fix and some super glue. I'll explain in a while. Coffee, of course, to keep me awake, to keep me going. Okay, let's start. I do one string. I always do one string at a time, of course. It's better for the bass. It's a 105. It's just a little fatter. I like them that way. A nice and shiny string. And of course it can be installed and played like this. But I like it a little smoother. Flatwounds stay quite a while on the bass, so some extra minutes of work, it won't hurt. Well, it's all quite straightforward, of course. I do polish the strings in both directions several times to make sure that the entire string will be polished and as smooth as possible. Makes me playing faster. The feel is much better. Great, so far. Just skip a few minutes of polishing. The next step, the steel fix. No, that's better. Some kitchen paper. There we go. Applying the white fluid to the string over the full length. Now I'm going to polish the string. You see, it's all black. Just like with the Scotch-Brite, I polish it over the full length in both directions. And a lot of black gunk is coming from the string. Finished. It's that easy. Still black, of course. Now it's time to clean the string. Clean it with alcohol. It all speaks for itself. I just keep cleaning till the paper doesn't turn black or grey anymore. There it is. It takes quite a few runs to get the string completely clean, but it's worthwhile. Right, clean. That's the way we do it. The super glue. Why? Well, there is silk on both ends of those strings. There it is. And after a while the silk tends to come off. I don't like that. So I apply a droplet of super glue. It soaks into the silk and keeps it in place forever. Give it some time to soak in. And of course I do remove the remaining glue. I don't like it on my fingers. These strings have silk on both sides, so I also do the other side. Let it soak in and remove the rest. Good. It's about time to fetch the bass. As I told before, I'm going to do one string, one at a time. There it is. Isn't it a beauty? Blue burst and a rosewood fingerboard. Oh, that string isn't going to stay there. There it goes, bang to the floor. Good, here I'm going to remove the old string. Well, it's not old, it's a brand new string, but it's a round wound, and I don't like round wounds. I don't like the feel of it and I don't like the sound of it. But that's me. While removing that string, I'm going to tell a bit about it, about the bass. It's an Indonesian made Tribute L2000, which I can recommend to all of you. It is absolutely flawless. Good, there we are. A smooth, very smooth flat wound string, which I really like to play through the bridge. Well, the bridge, that is a special bridge as well. The GNL bridges on the bass have a locking system. So if intonation and action are set, you can lock the saddles so they stay where they are. It's a very nice system. Doesn't cost any extra. It's standard. Also on the Tribute series. Just to make sure that it's absolutely clean. Now it has to be cut to length. I prefer about 3 inches extra. I forgot the cutting tool, but here I've got it. Some 3 inches extra, which makes 2 or 3 turns around the tuning peg. And I said about 3 inches. Cut it off. Stick it into the middle of the tuning peg. Bend it over. I'm going to wind it around that peg from the top to the bottom. Just checking. Neatly wound around that peg. Putting it into the slot. Alright. Everything is in place. Finished? No, not at all. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to press that string over the saddle so that it makes a clear angle. Otherwise it takes days to settle. So there we go. I just press the string down so it has a clear angle and it runs straight to the top. Of course, on the other side, at the nut, I'm going to do the same. So the string will be perfectly straight between the nut and the saddle. It doesn't need time to settle after this treatment. There we are. Tune it to the right pitch. And then I'm ready to do the next string. Seems quite a lot of work. But it's worthwhile, every minute of it. Yes, it's a beauty, that bass. Absolutely. Bye bye.